Welcome to KCXW Showcase. Today in action, we have CK Cosmic as well as Blair Dior and James Moore in tag team action.
CK Cosmic looking to build momentum heading into the Season of Excellence tournament.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You talk about people making a big splash on the scene here at KCXW, CK Cosmic.
One thing you've got to admit about CK Cosmic is he has developed his style so much from the beginning of his career here in KCXW. It's amazing the growth this young man has undertaken.
I couldn't agree more, Donnie Kong.
And heading into the Season of Excellence tournament, you've got to think he's one of the favorites.
Yeah, speaking about that Season of Excellence tournament, you can feel it in the air. It is palpable.
It's my favorite time of the year.
It's like the roster just gets hungrier and hungrier this time of year. That Season of Excellence championship. This is going to be just an amazing contest here. Referee calling for the bell. We're starting this one up. They're just kind of feeling each other out there.
Here we go. CK Cosmic and Quincy looking to tie it up.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Just the power of CK Cosmic here on display. But the quickness of Quincy, can't underestimate it.
Quincy going for a Rana, but CK Cosmic cutting it off.
Just blocked it with power. The unorthodox style of Quincy is something that's really hard to plan for.
Quincy fights his way out. Nice kick.
Just when you think he's going to go one way, he goes the other. It just completely distracts you.
CK Cosmic shaking off that kick for a 1 count. Now Quincy putting the pressure on the head and neck. Trying to ground the power game of CK Cosmic. Let's see.
Snapmare takeover, followed by a stiff knee to the back.
Crushing the spine of
Only
Quincy.
getting a 2 count out of it, though.
Come on, CK, put him away.
CK Cosmic hoists him up on the shoulders, going into a fireman's carry. Quincy makes his way out.
CK ducks the clothesline. And
Ducks it
again, big discus off the ropes.
Only a 2 count again, though. The fight in Quincy. That's something we've documented here before.
Even though Quincy's on Dream Street, he's still walking down that road.
That's something the veterans know. You never keep your shoulders on that mat. He's, ooh,
Huge slam.
I don't know he's going to be able to get out of that.
And CK Cosmic looking dominant in the victory over Quincy.
CK Cosmic picking up the W here on KCXW Showcase.
You know, CK Cosmic has really been launching himself into the stratosphere of KCXW, and I think going into this tournament, he's one of my favorites.
I see what you did there. Nice work. Nice work with your play on words there. What is this we have going on?
I just found out that January 20th at Destiny, you and I will step into the ring against each other to qualify for the Season of Excellence tournament. Now, we all saw what that did for Clay Huda last year. It boosted him up to a level we haven't seen him at yet. And this year, I'm making sure that is my opportunity. So bring the best of Destiny and make the best competitor win.
And you heard it here first. That's Angel Shea versus CK Cosmic in the Season of Excellence tournament. The stakes are high.
And as you know, the winner of that tournament becomes the Season of Excellence champion. Looking to propel themselves up the ladder here at KCXW, Angel Shea taking on CK Cosmic in a qualifying matchup.
If they win this tournament, that means for the next year, the weight of the Season of Excellence championship is in their hands.
Because if they're defending that title at every single match.
And once they lose, that title is back in the air until next year's tournament.
XWC adult classes, open 7 days a week. Over 50 years of professional wrestling experience among our combined trainers, ages 16 and up.
And with affordable and flexible pricing options, you can go online to prowrestling.training, go to the tryout tab, and you can schedule your fitness evaluation.
I'm your host, Sean Andrews. I'm one of the commentators here at KCXW, and I am here to interview the one and the only Bert Candy.
That's right. Bert Candy back home in KCXW. Bert Candy been having some trouble with the extremists as of late.
Bert Candy, everyone.
How sweet is he?
Speaking of the devil, looks like this interview segment has been hijacked. My ears ring true. That gets the extremists.
Do I look like Mr. Roly-Poly? Do I look like Mr. Obese, Overweight? Mr. Causing Smiles to all of you soft, valuable fans of KCXW? You like coming out here and laughing and having a good time? Thinking we're the silliest promotion out here? Not anymore, baby. Not anymore. Sean, what you're gonna do, you're gonna interview the new edge of KCXW. You're gonna interview the extremists. So I want you right here in the middle of the ring, and I want you to ask my good friend, Jude Weiss, an intelligent question. I need you to ask him a question that these fans need to hear. Not that they want to know, what they need to hear. Go ahead, tell him. Go ahead, ask him. Ask him.
I've got to feel for my colleague.
Sean, ask him a question.
Being interrupted like this.
Where is Bert Candy? I'm supposed to be out here interviewing Bert Candy, and I get interrupted by you two. Do you think we want you to ask us about Bert Candy?
Stand your ground, Sean.
Overweight, some out of shape, some lazy, not wanting to do the work he needs to. Give me both of them.
I do not stand by these men's comments.
You wait right here. You stand right here.
Right
Don't
there.
move.
Don't
Don't move, Sean
Let's show how this is
Andrews.
done. All right.
These men are making a mockery of our broadcast right now.
Mr. David Catton,
Yes, Jude Weiss.
as one respected journalist to another, what's the one thing that's missing here?
I want to clarify to our audience, these men are not journalists in any way.
It's missing the extreme edge. It's missing some serious competition. And we're tired of seeing all of these silly people in the back thinking that they're going to get over by being goofs.
Islanders?
Not here.
Aliens?
Not here.
I don't even know. The Candyman that you keep bringing up, that ain't flying around here anymore.
Candyman ain't going to be around anymore. See these questions, Sean? Do you see these intelligent questions that he asked me right there? That's how you ask a good question. Ask me a good question.
In the eyes of the extremists, who can compete in KCXW unless they're exactly like them?
Ask him where his shoes are.
Ask me a question. Ask. Go ahead, ask it.
What happened to the two men that hired me to be here in KCXW as a commentator? What happened to you guys?
You want to know what happened?
Yeah.
Sean Andrews making a very valid point.
What happened to us?
Should we tell him?
Oh, I've got no problem telling you, Sean. They happened to us. They happened to us.
What is the point of turning your back on the very people that made this promotion what it
They wanted
is?
to go around cheering the Clay Hunas. They wanted to go around cheering the El Diablos. They wanted to go around cheering Bert Candy.
And let the people cheer for who they want.
We're tired of it, Sean. We're tired of this soft audience. And we're tired of people like you that say that Bert Candy's a competitor in this company. He's not, and we are.
The tyranny of the extremists rearing its ugly head in the ring.
Sean. Great question. One to leave these fans something to think about.
Real hard.
As a fellow announcer, the treatment of Sean Andrews
So,
right now
Sean, I got
makes
a
me
question
sick.
for you.
Absolutely sick.
What do you think of us?
I think you two are the absolute best here at KCXW.
I think someone needs to put their shoes on before they get in the ring.
Bad answer. Audio people, you catch that? You catch that? The extremists are here to stay, and we're not going anywhere.
I'd like to see what Burt Candy is going to do about
Thank you for
this.
the time, but we've got some business to conduct. Play our music.
After conducting themselves in an extremely unprofessional manner, they talk about wanting to conduct business?
I didn't say what they were the best at, but those were the extremists. David Patton and Jude Bice.
Well, this announcer is extremely disappointed in the actions of the extremists today. We were looking forward to hearing from Burt Candy. I know I was. I know the KCXW audience was. And the treatment of our announcer, Sean Andrews, just irks me on such a personal level that I cannot believe what we just saw.
Well, Donnie Kong, it's great to be back here on commentator position here. I'm still a little shaken up out there.
I have to admit, I was a little worried about you.
Yeah, I was a little worried too. I thought the extremists were going to lay the beat down on me out there.
They were
but
certainly taking extreme measures with you, and I, for one, do not appreciate that treatment of our announce team, and I won't stand for it. I will not bite my tongue when it comes to this.
I appreciate that about you, Donnie Kong. That's why we're the Golden Boys back here.
That's right, Golden Boys for life.
None other than Blair Diop and the aerial attraction, James Moore.
Yeah, this is the tag team we saw earlier. Blair Dior and James Moore, the main attractions, coming out to try and assist the realist Calvin Aldridge. That backfired on him. Speak of the devil.
Would you look at that, Calvin Aldridge? You know James Moore and Blair Dior are not coming out here to handle business on their own, which has been a troubling pattern of late with the main attractions. Luckily, in Calvin Aldridge's last match, our referee finally put a stop to their shenanigans and disqualified him.
Yeah, they were disqualified in that one. Diablo came out, showed the referee the way. Donnie, I'm still shaken up out here. I was not expecting it. I thought I was going to have a fun, easy-go-lucky interview with Burt Candy. I want to get attacked by the extremists.
Things veered wildly from the way things were planned.
Definitely was not expecting that.
Expect the unexpected in KCXW, but
Yes, you
again,
have a good point there, but I'm a commentator. I am not an active competitor.
that's right. Any physicality you've got to think is off the table. And look at James Moore.
James Moore out the gate with the most devastating move in all of sports entertainment. Surprise roll-up. Followed by a side suplex. Goes for a pinfall, but not even a one count.
Dragon Ninja instinctually getting up off his shoulders. Can see his training's been paying off well. Attacks in the shadow.
Shadow in the ring. And drop kicked back out of the ring by James Moore.
I've got to say, James Moore with one of the prettiest drop kicks I've ever seen in KCXW.
I can't disagree with you there. The aerial attraction. Got that nickname for a reason, but Blair Dior.
With a drop kick of his own. One thing you've got to say about the main attractions, the way they rub off on each other has only emboldened them.
Referee giving him the 5 count in the corner. The Shadow getting double teamed.
Up and over and down hard. Dragon Ninja looking concerned in the corner, but Shadow getting out at 2. Dragon Ninja making a very good point. There were 2 main attractions in the ring at the same time. They're very fond of using the numbers game to their advantage.
Ripcord clothesline takes down the Shadow.
Blair Dior trying to close the door on the Shadow, but not this time.
Only a 2 count that time. Fans getting behind the Shadow here as he gets pulled into the corner.
The Shadow, a longtime KCXW competitor. The fans have only love for this young man.
And no one's ever figured out his identity.
He's apparently found the fountain of youth.
It's almost like it's a different person every time we see him. He just changes up his style that much. It's unbelievable.
You got to stop reading the fake news. Sean, I mean, come on. That's a conspiracy theory. And big kick from Blair Dior to the back of the neck.
You know, not one usually for conspiracy theories, but some people have said that about the Shadow. But
oh,
I didn't say I agreed with it, but that's got to be it. The main attraction's picking up another victory here.
And your winners are the main attractions, Blair Dior and James Moore.
What a surprise. Calvin Aldridge waits till the end of the match to get involved.
But you see, this time there was no outside interference. They won that match.
And when you look at that display of agility from James Moore, you can see why they don't need to interfere in one another's matches, what makes it all the more frustrating.
They absolutely don't, but when they do, generally speaking, they're picking up the W. Main attractions going to that pay window today. This trio is almost unstoppable.